Chosen ones, what I'm about to say might shock or surprise you if you're watching this movie. Random event, God chose you before your birth, even though you were unaware of it. God imbued you with a unique essence during your creation, a legacy you've carried throughout your life. If this video found you, God now wants you to be aware of the signs He has sent you and figure out what they mean. If you remember these signs and figure out what they mean, you will make your big breakthrough. You are now ready to complete your last mission, which God has been waiting for you to understand. You have always hoped, prayed, and waited for God to send you a sign or a call, and now that sign has come. The code you will figure out in this video will change your life in a way that will surprise you, even you. You had a special childhood, and you know very little about your chosen one. You have been chosen since you were born. I recommend you watch this video till the end so that you will understand better the divine plan that God has set for you. After what you hear, you will have a spiritual awakening, and your life will never be the same now. I want you to follow these 3 steps, just like the video. Subscribe so that we reach 10,000 subscribers, and leave the number 99 in the comments. This number has tremendous energy and will energize the video. If you are truly chosen, you will watch this video till the end because you already know that this message is for you. Now we are going on a journey to unravel the mystery behind your creation. Remember God's word, I knew you before I formed you in your mother's womb. Before you were born, I set you apart and appointed you as my prophet to the nations. If you feel an inner familiarity while listening to this message, it is a call that there are divine signs in your life. Perhaps since childhood you have noticed that certain events, emotions, or experiences have been constantly guiding you towards a goal. Perhaps you grew up with the desire to help, defend, or inspire these feelings within you. Given signs that you have been chosen, now let's go deeper into the message from childhood. Throughout the process, there are signs that we have been chosen from our first breath to the timid, hesitant steps of childhood. Some of us carry with us an invisible sign, a silent call that echoes through the years. It is fascinating to think that from the very beginning, the Creator has left clues on this journey and charted a path that is unique to us. These clues are often subtle but important signs underlining the presence of a divine purpose and often expressing a truth beyond our understanding. Think for a moment. Have you ever felt different, as if there is a secret you carry in your subconscious that you don't fully understand rather than a burden? This sense of uniqueness can be the first sign that you are stepping into something extraordinary. The future people who have been chosen often become very aware of the world around them from a very young age. Their senses seem to tune to a distinct frequency, enabling them to discern details that others might overlook. Perhaps as a child you felt a deep connection to a higher power that you couldn't explain but knew existed. This unique connection can show itself in different ways. For example, some chosen children can have a lot of empathy, feeling other people's emotions as if they were their own. Some people may have vivid dreams or religious historical predictions that come true years later. Some people have even felt a calling to change the world or help others when they were very young. One thing that makes the chosen special is that they are very spiritually sensitive. Do you remember times when you felt like you were talking to God, or times when you felt safe and calm in the middle of chaos, like you were being watched over by an unseen force? These aren't coincidences, they are signs of divine love and a reminder that you are not alone on your journey. Often, the chosen ones may face unique challenges as children, such as feeling unwelcome by peers or family members. This can be painful, but it serves a greater purpose. It helps them become stronger and sets the stage for reaching their goals. More into the human condition. After all, you have to face the stormy waters first before you know how to be a beacon of hope in them. Is crucial to understand that being chosen does not only mean being exempt from difficulties, but often means facing greater obstacles. With great grace comes great responsibility, but alongside these challenges, we often find that an inner strength and resilience develops that is beyond our understanding. From time to time, have you had moments when you have found a strength in yourself that you didn't know you had? This is another proof that a greater power is present in your life. Over time, these signs of power can become more obvious or more subtle in unexpected ways when the world tries to force us into certain patterns. A resistance arises within us. This resistance is not a rebellion but a manifestation of our divine purpose trying to manifest itself. If such experiences resonate with you, you may be marked by the finger of God and prepared for a special journey, but recognizing these signs is only the first step in the adventure. The real challenge and joy lies in accepting the call and living a life that fulfills the purpose for which we were created. Now I invite you to reflect on your own journey. Those who have felt this way and know that an invisible hand is guiding their life are not alone. There is a community of souls who have been through similar things and are ready to walk the path of faith with you and share their stories. If you believe in God and want to explore in depth the divine signs that life offers, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel. Together we can understand more deeply the secrets of the divine call and support each other on this spiritual journey as we explore the childhood signs of being chosen. It's important to remember that everyone's journey is different. The signs we experience as children are actually a preview of a much bigger story that will play out in our lives. Each stage brings new discoveries, challenges, and, most importantly, new chances to grow in our faith and understanding. When you think about the divine call, everyday things that happen to you as a child take on greater meaning. This is one of the most captivating parts of your journey as a chosen one. Maybe the teacher who taught you better was an angel sent to help you at a crucial time. The book that changed your life and perspective could have been an act of divine intervention that led you to the right path. Many people who feel chosen say they felt like they were getting ready for a bigger purpose when they were young. Maybe you had dreams with deep meanings or a genuine interest in the lives of great spiritual leaders and social reformers. This early interest is the seed that the Creator put in his mind, a depth that will grow when the time is right. One amazing thing about being a chosen one is that everyday things that happen to you as a child take on a new and deeper meaning when you think about the divine call. For example, the teacher you thought understood you better may have been an angel sent to light your path at a crucial point in your life. That book that changed your life may have been God's guidance. Many chosen ones experience a sense of preparation for a greater purpose during their childhood. Maybe you had dreams with deep meanings or were interested in the stories of great spiritual leaders and social reformers. This early interest is a seed that God planted, ready to grow when the time is right. Chosen ones, if this word touches your heart, you can show your support by clicking the Super Thank You button. It doesn't matter how much. Please show God how much you want this gift. Thank you for your help. Let's dig deeper into the lesson now. Another common sign is a strong feeling of loneliness. As kids, the chosen ones often realize early on that they see things differently than their peers. While their friends are playing and having fun, they may be thinking about the big mysteries of the universe. A child who looks at the stars at night and wonders about life may be about to develop a deeper spirituality. Sometimes this realization comes in the form of silence or separation from the outside world. While others enjoy social events, perhaps you prefer to sit alone in the shade of a tree and listen to the whispers of nature. Your soul was trying to attune to something beyond the world perceived only through the senses. This is one of the earliest signs of a spiritual calling, for the chosen ones are always predisposed to see the invisible and feel the unfelt. Sometimes, this inner awareness can manifest itself in a special sensitivity and empathy. When you were a child, did you have a deep understanding of other people's feelings? Did you feel what people didn't say more than what they said? Perhaps you could sense when a friend was upset without them saying. So this empathic connection is one of the most powerful traits that chosen souls develop as they prepare to serve the world. However it manifests, the chosen ones often feel their difference in their childhood. This difference may manifest as a sense of loneliness or disharmony, but it is actually a natural part of the spiritual journey, for a chosen soul is always prepared for the day when the call comes, and every step taken in childhood is part of the divine mission you will undertake when you grow up. It is important to understand that being chosen does not mean being exempt from the pain and hardships of life. In fact, the opposite is often true. The chosen ones face many challenges designed to deepen their faith and character. You may have suffered significant losses or faced tests of faith at a young age. These painful experiences are like gold passed through the fire, purifying you and making you more valuable. Always remember that your ordeals are not punishment, but preparation. Overcoming every obstacle is a reflection of your resilience and the divine grace in your life. These experiences equip you to fulfill your unique purpose on earth over time. The signs of your invitation may become more subtle, but more powerfully evident. Perhaps you have noticed a series of coincidences in your life, unexpected moments that present you with new opportunities, or opportunities where you seize the right moment when you need it most. These moments are subtle reminders that an invisible hand is guiding your steps, aligning your life with the divine order. One of the best things about being chosen is being able to see the special in everyday things. When others perceive luck, you perceive a broader perspective. When other people look at problems, you see chances to learn and help others. This unique perspective offers the possibility of being an agent of change and hope, even when the world seems chaotic and meaningless. If you identify with this perspective, if you feel that your life is a series of moments unfolding in a glorious divine order, we invite you to share your experiences. Please leave a comment below with the word gratitude so that we can celebrate together the wonderful journeys of God's chosen ones. Remember that being chosen does not mean leaving others behind. Rather, it means taking on a greater responsibility. In a world of doubt and fear, we are called to be a light. Every kind act, every word of motivation, and every loving gesture is a manifestation of divine purpose in our lives. As our journey progresses, it is of utmost importance to maintain a sense of humility and gratitude. You must remember that your talents and gifts are for your own glory, serving others and glorifying the Creator. With this surrender, we seek true fulfillment and inner purpose in this sacred journey. Patience and serenity are our most valuable guides as the world exists in an ever-changing equilibrium. We must learn to maintain our inner peace and spiritual center. Sometimes we may have to navigate through uncertainties, but we must. Remember that the stars keep shining even on the darkest nights. To be picked is not only to get. When we face problems, we need to remember that they are not tests, but masters shaping our souls. Every fight makes us more patient, and every disappointment helps us understand things better. We face challenges not only to get past them, but also to find out how strong our spirit is. This is why surrendering control to the flow of life is the most effective approach for those who have been chosen. Leadership is a sign of service, not power. To be a leader, you need to have a high consciousness and avoid being cocky. Real power doesn't come from controlling other people. It comes from knowing and helping them. As we share love, raise awareness, and tell the truth, we must remember that no journey is ever taken alone. Our soul is part of a larger unity of the universe, the people we meet, the events we experience, and the lessons we learn are all intricately woven parts of a divine plan. When we find our own light, we light the way for others. And it is at this point that we realize what it means to be truly chosen to be a source of hope for the world by purifying our own light from selfishness. So please, spiritual interest should be seen as a sign of your connection with God. It's a reminder that God is always trying to show himself in deeper and more meaningful ways. However, it's important to keep a balance between spiritual seeking and doing things in the real world. As a chosen one, you are not only called to think, but also to act. Your thoughts and experiences are powerful tools that can change the world around you. You must use them wisely with compassion and intuition, and remember that you are never alone on your journey. You are part of a larger community of like-minded souls who want to bring more light and love into the world. Your journey is both an exploration of yourself and a duty to serve humanity as a chosen one. They must not only rise in their own inner worlds, but also help bring light to those around them. Wisdom is incomplete if it is not shared. So don't be afraid to inspire others by combining what you've learnt with your own experiences. Trials and difficulties are a natural part of spiritual growth. Each problem should be seen as a chance to get better. Your life's ups and downs are meant to bring you closer to the truth. During this process, patience will be your greatest ally. As a chosen soul, you must learn to trust your intuition. When you listen to the whispers of your heart, you will be able to see the signs that the universe is sending you, and you will plan your path more clearly. Your connection with the divine not only feeds you as a person, but also guides you towards a greater purpose. Remember that true transformation is not only in thought, but also in action. Getting knowledge is important, but putting it into practice turns it into wisdom. Don't hide. You living deeply this divine call and letting it shape our decisions, relationships, and worldview is what gives us real joy and challenges. The chosen ones often feel more responsible than others from a young age. Maybe you felt a strong need to help others settle disputes or protect those who are weak. This instinct for care and justice is a powerful sign of a heart tuned to divine purpose. A deep link with nature is another thing that all of the chosen people have in common. As a child, did you ever feel the beauty of nature? Maybe you felt at peace while watching the sunset, or you had an unbreakable bond with animals. Nature strengthens our connection to the Creator and reminds us that we are on a mission bigger than ourselves. As our life journey goes on, we will doubt ourselves and wonder, why me? And what's so special about this experience? But remember that being chosen doesn't mean you're better than others. It just means you have more responsibility. Understanding our individual part in God's plan is the first step to fulfilling it. If these words move you and you see signs of a divine calling in your life, please watch this video. This small act of support is both a testimony to your spiritual journey and a sign that you have found your divine calling. The journey of the chosen ones is not about love, but about constant progress. Every step we take towards our divine purpose is a victory when we choose love over hate, forgiveness over hatred. Others' lights should not go out because of yours. Instead, this should inspire others to find their own inner light. As a chosen one, you must keep your heart open to divine signs and guidance, which are always around you. They whisper in soft winds, shine in strangers' smiles, and echo in quiet moments. Listen with your heart and see with faith-filled eyes. When you feel lost or overwhelmed, remember that the Lord will always lead you and will heal your wounds like a breeze that brings the sun back to your light. God will become like your yard, which always has water. These words should give you hope and strength as you go on your journey. Keep learning and growing in grace to fulfill the purpose you were originally chosen for. Having no doubt that you were chosen means accepting that you are part of a divine plan and living accordingly. We are obligated to radiate divine mercy, love, and light in every interaction, conversation, and thought. Always remember that God's kindness and peace are with you as a chosen one. Keep this truth in your heart as you go on your journey.